Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to another reaction for another SsethTzeentach. Anyway, this is Pathologic 3 review, Mania edition. Now, I don't know. I know of Pathologic 1 and 2. I've never played them. I think I've seen a little bit of gameplay, but that's about it. But this game, I feel like this game came out of nowhere. Did they announce Pathologic 3 a long time ago and it finally came out, or was this like a surprise release or something like that? I sort of got, I feel like I didn't hear about this, and I usually keep up with like even games I have no interest in. Now I need to see. Hold on. When did it get announced? It got announced. Reimagine. Okay. Yeah, Pathologic 2 came out in 2019. I know it was a little while ago. When did it get announced though? It's just Pathologic. There's no Wikipedia for Pathologic 3. Oh, here we go. It's set to be released. All Kickstarter backers will receive Pathologic 3 at no extra cost. It was announced in 2024. Okay. Damn. Oh, it was announced that the Bachelor route would instead be dramatically reimagined and released as a standalone sequel. Okay, so it was announced in 2024, and everybody got it for free. That's kind of sick. That's cool. Anyway, let's watch this, baby. SsethTzeentach.
Hey, people.
Hey, what's up,
Seth here.
boy?
Pathologic
How you doing?
is a game about trading walnut shells for opium with a gang of preschoolers, arguing
I don't even watch the rest of the video. I'm just gonna play the fucking game. You can talk to rats?
eugenics with rats and upholding your Hippocratic oath. Despite the number, this is the best entry point to the series. You don't
Really?
need prior experience or to play the previous titles to understand the contents, which is a blessing because I have. You play as Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine and proprietor of Fanatica, a Soviet institute researching the phenomena of death and its reversal. Funding has run out, and your last hope is a letter describing the existence of an immortal man, Simon Kane, living in a remote town.
Say, if that's a letter from Mary, already a better adaptation than that fucking new Silent Hill movie coming out.
Translation: this game takes place in Kazakhstan. However, upon arrival, you're informed of his murder. To make matters worse, a mysterious plague has broken out. The trains have stopped, and there's no way out.
So you can flip between two.
Then you're jumped to the present, being interrogated in the capital. You stand accused of leaving the town for dead, for fleeing from your doctorly duties. But you didn't. Or you did, until you went back and changed that too. Past, present, and future aren't aligned. But
what's the game I'm thinking of that has like a level where you go past and present? Is that Dishonored 2? Doesn't that... Wait. No. Yes. Isn't there like a level where you go back into the past and then you change the... No. That sounds right and wrong at the same time. I'm not sure if I'm right there. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a... Okay, now we're good. Okay.
Liquid. Their order doesn't matter. Only your choices and actions. This is A Young Doctor's Notebook by Bulgakov. Except it's a psychological horror, where you're responsible for the lives of 18,000 townspeople and kin in a backwater culture with strange customs.
I say let him die.
Who will antagonize and hinder your efforts every step of the way. As you listen to the soothing sounds of Mongolian throat singing.
Hell yeah, Dune shit.
Is the least of your problem.
Real Dune shit.
Dealing with people, and suddenly it's like you're watching body cam footage. I have to tell the to stand down before they realize I don't have anything in the chamber.
He's out of ammo.
Or no. And all this, well, you deal with the greatest problem. Yourself. With his glass bones and paper skin, Daniil has the constitution of a hummingbird. A little too much
the constitution of Mr. Glass.
Excitement. He becomes manic, and his tiny heart just can't keep up. But
just crouch too long, all blood gone.
If an orphan calls him Unk and says he's getting a Norwood 7 in the next 4 years, he begins to load his suicide revolver. To summarize,
I've had enough of this.
Protagonist's entire ethos. If you bully me, I'll kill myself. Every moment is a battle against apathy. Get a little too sad, upset, or annoyed, and suddenly you're fighting intrusive thoughts with a gun in your mouth. But death.
Wait, really? I thought he was joking when he said that was a gameplay thing.
It's the beginning. Our failures on the 5th.
Oh no, you really do put a gun in your mouth.
We're not satisfied with the conclusion, so we're going to rewrite the whole thing. Time is essential, precious, and fleeting, until we wind the clocks back and realize each day is infinite. After all, the cathedral generates time, How can we ever run out? Each day is a set of impossible tasks. To succeed in one means to fail the rest. For example, one of my last remaining leads is currently being buried alive. If I don't dig him out, he'll suffocate in a few hours. But if I do, I'll miss the distribution of contaminated spring water and the diagnosis of several key patients. So I hold on to my success and shatter my failures. The day repeats, and to the testimony of all witnesses...
So it's like a roguelike. I didn't know that at all.
Dankovsky was here. Mirrors, steal...
Is that an AI version?
And to the testimony of all witnesses, Dankovsky was here. Mirrors steal your time and reflection, so be sure to break any you see. As a physician, diagnosis makes for one of the most interesting and frustrating aspects.
See, I don't know anything about this game, so now think about that. Was he joking about the mirror?
Aspects of your job. That's because, more often than not, a patient is lying to you, to themselves, or both at the same time. We begin with what we can trust, physical examination and microscopic biopsy analysis. From there, we question the patient.
I'm very confused.
Investigate their surroundings and get secondhand information from friends and family.
Boy.
And if we don't have any of those, we ask the homeless. Each time you tick off a symptom, your casebook draws closer to a likely conclusion. Sometimes the obvious answer is a red herring, and you have to dig deeper for the truth.
This is not a game for me. I gotta show you right now.
Unrelated, dormant, or absent, depending on the progression of disease. Correct diagnosis is critical.
Gay-related immune deficiency? Oh no.
As it lets us
maybe means happy.
Formulate a provisional vaccine for the day. This isn't the first time the town has dealt with a plague. 5 years ago, the sand pest made its first appearance, which was swiftly contained by a quarantine and burning everyone alive. Unfortunately, the town physician responsible...
It's funny how we always jump straight to burning everybody to death. We still do it today. You know, COVID, you know, alright, never mind.
For containing the epidemic, Isidore Burach has also been murdered on the exact same day as Simon. However, we aren't entirely defenseless. We brought an experimental prototype from Capital, a device that manipulates air pressure to disperse microbial particles. Hold down.
He keeps adding new things to this game. I'm like, what? I was just starting to understand the last fucking 20 things you said.
And release. Essentially, this is an industrial aerosol disinfectant, but we're in the middle of nowhere, so we have to settle for loading it with digestive bile from a cow's liver.
Oh, yum yum. That's how I like to reload my weird...
The good news is that we can traverse
this detector. Looks like it turns shit to Death Stranding.
Infected districts. The bad news is that we're going insane. Shabnak-Adig, step demon and manifestation of a plague, has taken a fascination with us. She is death. You're the killer of death.
So, yeah, I thought these were supposed to be like horror games. I thought I heard that they were, so... Okay, this is the horror aspect, obviously. I got like an itchy on my pinky. I don't know. I got an itchy on me pinky.
Doing a toxic relationship. It's not a case of you're bad for each other. She is a golem made of sand and bone, and she's going to tear you.
Wait, hold on. Rule 34 for her? Let's go to Rule 34 game.
You apart.
See how many Rule 34s of Sand Lady.
Delay her. But like a moth to flame, she's easily distractible. But we can't run forever.
Damn,
each site of infection contains a bloom, a cluster of dormant plague. When stimulated by a caustic agent, it becomes active and exhibits autophagy against other sand pest cells. By loading our prototype with a sample, we can fire it directly at Shabnak. You get a single shot at this, so try not to miss. Provided you didn't fumble it, she cannibalizes...
It's like Metroid Dread. I don't know why it reminds me of Metroid Dread. You get one beam, you better not miss that motherfucker.
Herself, which slows the outbreak for a day. And tomorrow, she'll remember what you did. Ever since
I'll get you, bitch.
Pathologic 2, the mind map keeps us from aimless wandering. Each time we travel between districts, we have to plot a course. If they're safe, we can pass through...
I didn't realize these games were like this, like, in depth, you know? Like, you have to plot a course.
Automatically, but cross any district that's infected or rioting, and we have to reach the exit ourselves. Personally, I prefer death by ancient bacteria over the raping intent of country bandits. Wherever Dankovsky goes, the sound of clapping follows. But it's not his hands that make the orchestra. After establishing a field hospital, the ruling families give you authority to enact emergency decrees. This is often a balancing act, as many of the measures you take to decrease contagion increase unrest. You get to witness the effects of your policies firsthand, as your enforcers misinterpret routine inspection, or board up their doors and windows, kill them if they try to leave. There's a Turkish proverb: feed the orphan today, and in return, he'll sodomize you tomorrow.
Classic saying.
Expect gratitude. You can't save them all.
Give Oliver Twist food today, and then 10 years.
Town
He's
collapses
pillaging.
after day 5. That's why, initially, we can't go to day 6, because it doesn't exist. That's why we make the decrees. Through our actions, the future has become longer. Traveling to the future requires that the sandpast has not reached a critical point of no return, as seen by the red line on the chart. Basically, we're safe-scumming each possibility until we reach the desired outcome.
Okay, and then eventually you can get to day 6.
Powers that be
as long as
are replaced by the capital. They're outside of a story, and you're actively arguing your case with interrogators sent to destroy you. You can even meet the inspector on day 4, and coax out answers to his strategy. He introduces himself as a dog catcher. In his own words, when he puts on the leash, they struggle so furiously, they get into a loop. These loops are dead ends in your reasoning chain, paradoxes and contradictions that have to be rewritten to escape. If we calm down and refuse to struggle, he can't win. We can't influence the outcome with
I don't even want to go back to that. No, I'm not even doing it.
But to start the day, we have to convince him.
I'm actually like getting interested in it. Now I'm just like
relevance. For this reason, we dispel his immediate accusations. Then, as the story changes, so does the relevance of what came before and after. You've probably
Wait, you're just gonna hang me?
Realized by now, there's a lot of dialogue. It's not just verbose
and I'm assuming it's not voiced because I don't see anybody's mouth moving ever.
It's a lot of sophistry, and it goes both ways.
What the fuck? Oh my god. They put Larry Butts in this game?
Because Dankovsky will randomly spout Latin.
Shoutouts, we get that.
Not even complicated Latin. Instead of saying, you made a mistake, this man will say, errare humanum est.
What?
Replace it with Japanese.
The fuck you say? What?
Then you'll understand.
Oh. Koen desu?
Patient complains
I think I said that right in Japanese.
For dying. He responds with, naruhodo. We're talking weeaboo.
Yada yada.
Levels of Latin. Ever since Mandalore pointed this out, I'm led to believe the town doesn't distrust him. They just think he's a neurodivergent savant. As he garbles out, watashi wa danuro desu. Ikuzo! To a group of blank-faced schoolchildren. On the other
now I'm getting into this.
hand,
Is this the next episode of Jujutsu Kaisen?
It's a man who runs around town like Sonic the Hedgehog while scoping out trash with his Witcher vision, which he stores inside clocks for safekeeping. The signs were already there. We simply ignored the
That was probably the one thing that made sense to me so far. Everything else has been nonsense. Sonic with Witcher vision, he keeps his whatever. Fuck it.
I could spoil the entire plot of the series and
Do it!
out every detail.
Spoil me.
And you would come back just as confused. Without knowing, there's no understanding. Thus, I don't need you to understand my actions.
The mother of all weapons.
Oh.
Brighter than the sun.
Oh yeah. Do it. Nice. Got its ass.
Pathologic is avant-garde.
Who's this guy? Blowjob face?
You're a sued, puzzling if you're goy cattle, and mundane if you knew it already. Playing Pathologic 1 feels like being mugged. Repeatedly, forever. And I don't wish this on anyone. Pathologic 2 became an actual game, and free is the most
because I heard Pathologic was really cool, but I don't think it was well received at all.
polished experience this company has ever made. They say, write what you know.
Cool.
In a case of modern media, this is living in
Fucking video is weird.
Seattle and receiving the gift. Then, from a Slavosphere, it's a bunch of esoteric hallucinations from a lack of sunlight.
Bulls that look like rocks, rocks that look like bulls. Bitch, what?
Combine this with Second Temple Talmudic rabbinical teachings, read a little bit of a Kabbalah, sprinkle in some Gnosticism, and see what comes out. It's probably one of the better artsy games out there. But the problem is that the art crowd has AIDS and wants a walking simulator with no difficulty. So they can write a
I do.
5-hour
I like arty games as long as they're not fucking pretentious as a motherfucker. You know? Like, I still want to play Blueprints. Would people consider that like artsy game? I guess so, right?
video essay about how Olgimsky is...
I love What Remains of Edith Finch. Would people consider that one artsy, right? I played one a long time ago where you're like, I think it's called Dinner Date. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. That one pissed me off because it's so like... it's literally gets stood up on by a girl that you're going on a dinner date. So it's the whole time this guy just coping about it. It's like maybe she's late. I don't know. I want to have some wine. And then he like goes on about like, let me talk philosophy to myself. I'm like, fuck off.
He lives in the gut district, and his large matronly body is a metaphor for consumption.
Fertility.
The difficulty sneaks up on you. Amalgam.
I couldn't watch that as a kid because I got too aroused.
isn't infinite, and like menopause, you'll eventually run dry. Each day has a finite set of temporal resources.
Okay, I can't hit menopause. What?
That can't be brought over. However, nicotine tolerance is permanent, as your 6 milligram menthol zins will gradually lose their potency. Being outside of time has its consequences, because the drugs are wearing off. There's some rough edges, which I'm
video
told they're working on. The UI isn't final. Quick slots break, some voiceovers and text strings are missing, and once I talked to an NPC and got jump scared by Cyrillic.
Oh, it's Cyrillic.
Summary, philosophers need to be sent to a
what is that, Japanese? What is this, Egyptian?
foreign penal
Hieroglyphics?
colony where they can't bother the rest of us. I thoroughly recommend it. The game is available on Steam with a 20% launch discount. And for the rest, just watch my other videos.
Oh, he did it,
Hey,
the other ones.
people.
Okay. I might have to watch the other ones. All right, cool. You know what? That felt like the most, like in-depth review you could possibly get from Seth. I felt like most of his reviews are in-depth, for sure, but they're also way more comedic. I feel like, I could be wrong about that. Because I haven't watched every single one. I've only watched, maybe a dozen on this channel. Shit, I recorded one a year ago. I still haven't posted it. I watched the Fable review, and I've never posted that. And I recorded the Vampire the Masquerade one, too. I don't think I posted that either. I should post those. Anyway, anyway, that was a good review. That made me kind of want to play the game. And when I say I kind of want to play a game, I mean I don't fucking want to play it at all because there's a lot of reading. But it also makes me interested in the game. So maybe I won't play it. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Nah, I'll just jerk off.